everybody. This is Nikki Sun. We're back in Central Hall, and I'm here at Panasonic with Matt. How are you?
I'm doing well, Nikki. How are you doing?
Fantastic. We were on our way back to North Hall because we got to go to another stand-up with another host, but we saw you. I know I shoot, honestly, with the Panasonic GH5 Mark II.
Yes, you do.
What can you tell us about what you're exhibiting here today?
Yeah, so we're exhibiting a few things. We've just launched the S5 II, and we'll be introducing the S5 IIX very soon. Those are full-frame cameras, have a new phase differential autofocus system, what we call phase hybrid autofocus. One of the cool things we're showing in the booth now, though, is a partnership we have with Condor Blue and SanDisk. Condor has developed a handle that can take external SSD drives and connect into our camera for external recording. It's a super slick solution. It's going to be really awesome. Makes editing much easier as well.
Oh my gosh, you can plug SSD now into the camera.
Yeah, right into a handle that's added to your cage, exactly. And then we're showing some other partnerships with companies like Air. We're showing a robotic head right to your left, so we can do some really high-end robotic work with our box cameras. And we're showing what are called paint boxes to control our box cameras from both Scarhoy and CyanView. So if you want to see how you can introduce these into a live production, come by the booth. We'd be happy to show you.
Awesome. Now I just want to get beyond that. Panasonic has been at NAB Show for years, and we're here at the Centennial. How many years has Panasonic been here, or you've been here, and is there any stories that you can share in honor of the Centennial?
Oh, geez. So, I mean, I couldn't tell you when Panasonic started exhibiting here. It's got to have been 50 years easy because we've been making cameras for at least that long. Personally, I've been exhibiting at NAB for 10 years. The show that I most remember, that are most memorable to me, GH4, when we launched the GH4, because that was the busiest I've ever been at a trade show.
I have that camera.
Yeah, and then the GH5 about 2 years later, when that camera came out with 4K 60p, it was just as busy as the GH4 launch. Without question, my two most memorable shows.
Amazing. And when you come to shows like this, there's thousands of exhibitors, hundreds of thousands of attendees. Do you have a game plan?
My game plan is not to get too tired. Ultimately, that's my game plan. So, there's a few things I want to see while I'm at the show. I'm a big fan of ATSC 3.0, so I always like to go and check out and see what's going on with that.
Gotcha. And for first-time attendees or people even watching at home, why should they be at NAB Show?
Well, it's obviously the best place to get information about what's going to be happening in production over the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, if you want to know what you should be investing in, this is the best show to come and check that out at.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you, Matt. Come check out the Panasonic booth. And, I know my friend said, he wasn't want to be on camera, but the thing about live is I put anybody on camera. So, hi, Neil. It's good to see you. And that's the great thing about NAB Show is that you really do get to run into people and have those reunions. How long have you been at NAB Show? And how many years?
This is my, I think, 25th year of being at the show.
25th years.
Yeah, back in the day, before digital, actually.
Before digital. What has been the most incredible experience in terms of technology, products, or service personally?
I mean, Panasonic, I think we pretty much, even though we might be smaller than your Sonys and Canons, but I think we've been a pretty big innovator within the industry in terms of 24p with the DVX100, file-based cameras with the HVX200, and then with the GH4, the first, 4K 60. I think we've done some pretty big innovations.
And how about for you? What has been the most exciting part when you come to NAB?
Just now that we're past the pandemic, just seeing my old friends and being able to gather, going to all the parties, everything.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Anything that you can share with anybody who has never been to NAB Show? What can they look forward to when they're here?
Wear comfortable shoes, bring hand sanitizer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but I am actually wearing flip-flops.
Oh, yeah,
I told the camera crew just to focus up here, but you got to be comfortable, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure seeing you again,
Nikki.
Neil.
All right.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the show.